Alright, and we are back to the prison. So, things seem to be going alright here. Since the last time, we had a couple murders, getting really crowded in here. Which is kind of concerning. Actually, this whole prison seems to be ever so slowly drifting towards the point where things are just going to explode and go horribly wrong. Which is why we should work towards getting... Why is everyone even going into this particular cafeteria? It's just... I mean... I don't know why they're all going down there. They probably have their reasons, but... it's a bit annoying for me. There we are. Get some things for recreation and family. I mean, we could do things like, I've seen some tips where you put like a shower and a bathroom sort of facilities in the canteen, but I care about a certain amount of realism, and I don't want that. Also, these shower heads don't actually need to be hooked into anything to work, and I'm probably going to keep it that way, because if these turn on, the water is inevitably going to hit the TV, and that'll lead to horrible things happening, so we don't want that. But anyway, I'm not really sure what else there is left to do in this particular prison, since I feel it's getting to the point where it's more or less run its course, and we'll be wanting to move on to the dream prison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is going to be a new psychiatrist's office, or psychologist. I keep getting those two mixed up for some reason or another. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we've got that. We're going to put 2 psychiatrist offices in here, because we can. And, I don't know, we'll put a couple extra cells in here. There we go. Just speed along time. Make this a cell. This will also be a cell. Let's see if I can spot office without having to... there we go. Search for it. Excellent. These will be some luxury cells for good, well-behaved prisoners who, you know, actually don't cause problems. Get a slightly increased amount of privacy. Get some TVs in there. It's facing the wrong way. Okay. There's apparently nothing I can do about that. So I guess the TV will go here. And here. What else do we want? We want offices. Office desks. Where? These psychologist offices will be just to get psychologists moving around, because we seem to not have enough psychologists. And that is not good. We'll put staff doors here. Jail doors here. Okay. There's chairs. Then I'll get a radio in here. These will be really fancy cells, apparently. Also, I finally did get around to reading some more just information to get just a better idea on what I could be doing for our new dream prison. There. So, hopefully, the next time around we'll get an even better prison going here. Let's see here. Bookshelf and chair. Okay. Really fancy cells here. Okay. The only thing left is to get the plumbing hooked up. Like so. Also, I think we might have needed some electricity. maybe not. Okay. Oh, what just happened? Oh my god, we had an attempted prison break. Oh wait, you really... Oh god. That was scary. So you tried to escape! This is a horrifying revelation. Let's see here. Large window. I suppose we should get some windows eventually, but that will not be for this prison. Let's see, road gate. Let's see here. We'll stick a gate, I guess, something like this. Something like that. And materials, fence. So we'll fence the area in. Which should limit escape possibilities. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Now, the only problem is that... Actually... I guess what we could do here is undeploy, and then... No, okay. Wait, we still have an arms patrol here? Alright, cancel that. We'll make this just a regular patrol. We'll have a guard who kind of just patrols this way, like that, and we'll make sure to open these. Excellent, he's on patrol, and he'll take care of that. So the prison is going relatively well, though we seem to be having a lot of tired animals. We still need another 34 cells. Actually, if we had the lawyer, we could get away with making really small cells. Alright. I think what we're going to do is just squeeze in as much as we can. Just say, okay. It seems to be, there we are. This is just going to be all cells. We're going to get that final grant and then, you know, be done with this prison. And we're almost at 500,000. That's good enough for me. How is everyone doing? Yeah, you see, food is going horribly, recreation is going horribly, so... Oh, and... Oh no, bladder's being taken care of. But basically it seems that I had a pretty good thing going with this prison, but scale. We have a very difficult time scaling things up. There we are. Make 30 license plates. That should be easy. I don't know why we didn't do that earlier. And that got us just a bit of extra quick money. Yes, we're running a very shady operation here. But I don't mind too much. How are you, Mr. Rowe? You seem to be... Let's see... Oh, he's stoical. But you must be happy, since... Okay, I'm actually not sure how to read this. He has a sort of bad mood, mostly normal, a bit of good, I think. If I am to understand this. He has a little bit of work, a lot of free time. He's ever so slightly suppressed. He has 0 reform. I see 0 points from passing easy programs, 0 from intermediate, 0 from advanced, 0% of stay in reform, 2% of stay working. Okay. Oh, he's very good security. Excellent. We get 5 points for that. He's got 10 points of punishment, so I think that's good. Actually, I'd say we probably want all these to be higher rather than lower. He has a 19% Let's see. More health and security will increase his reoffense prisoner's age, number of prior convictions. Okay, how's your health? So no one is being well fed and no one is being particularly well rested or whatever that was. I kind of skipped over a lot of this here, which was not a good idea, of course, but you know, we did what we had to do. Let's see here. Also, a thing I was reading, it would actually probably be a good idea to have a work section right before a major meal, because then the prisoners will actually work. I don't know. Something like that. Or something like that. Oh. Is there a fight going on? I can't see what's happening in here. Oh god, what happened? I didn't see the corpse. It's not one of these guys. Pretty sure I've seen that mad dog fight before. Oh god. The prison is rapidly running out of control here. Okay, we have some unconscious people. We have an injured guy. He's apparently still fighting. Oh god. The prison is falling apart. Let's get up to 25 prisoners. No one tried escaping, did they? Hope not. Do we want to just lock those open? A lot of contraband seems to be coming in here. That's unfortunate. Everything was going so well until it all came apart. I don't understand. But I mean, this is what we've all been waiting for. We've been waiting for things to fall apart. That's I keep telling myself that's where the fun is. Uh-oh. Why didn't you fill in? Oh, thank God. That was momentarily terrifying. Now let's keep speed going. But I'm still intent in my belief that this is probably going to be the last episode we do in this particular prison. Afterwards, we're going... I mean, if I don't complete everything I want to in this particular episode, I'm probably going to just wrap things up anyway, and then when we come back, we'll be in our new, award-winning luxury resort and hotel prison. And everyone will love it, and everything will be good. And nothing bad will happen ever again. And as always, if I say that often enough, it might just come true. Will that fit? It will not. Okay, so... Alright, we'll just kind of do something like that. No, I'm not even using the clone tool anymore. Okay, so we clone that. And we stick that in there like that. Stick that in there like that. Get an extra solitary and do that, just because. And we grab the clone tool again. And actually, I guess what we could do is that, basically. And we forgot to put a back wall. We probably should have considered that. Oh well, live and learn. Actually, it also occurs to me I could have put it in that situation like that. No. Right. What we want is this. 2 additional cells, and we need to demolish these walls so people can actually access the area. This occurred to me there isn't a wall there. This could be horribly, horribly wrong. But come hell or high water, we are going to make this prison work. Let's see, can we, okay, the clone tool doesn't quite reach. So, 1, 2. Then this. No, not that. This. There. Excellent. No, not that. Yeah, keep changing my mind on what I want. This is what we want. Bam! Lots of extra solitary, lots of extra cells. And I guess what we want now is... Alright, we're not actually using the things, we'll keep forgetting. Selected, we don't need to do that. Okay, so... Stick that in there like that, like that, like that. And that doesn't quite fit, so let's just go one cell at a time. Get as many in there as we can fit. Then squeeze in cells here. Oh god, no. Oh, we made a horrible mistake. Oh wait. Cancel everything. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, speed up time. Okay, I mucked that one up. Well, if we muck it up twice, then we almost get back on track. We want cells that are facing this way. Okay. Alright, so that... things got pretty messy there. For a moment. Utilities. What we need. And I suppose we don't really care, because we're selling the prison soon anyway, but... I mean, might as well pretend we care. That way the government will not step in and take our prison from us. Because we don't want to lose our precious prison. Okay. Something like that. Like this. Also, I did some reading, and eventually, these large pipes can only transfer water like 780-some squares away from the source. So eventually, we actually will need to build an upper water pumping station, but not in this prison. I don't think it's going to get that big. I'm actually going to have to recheck that information to make sure it's right, since I'm pretty sure it is, but you never know. I could be wrong, it has happened before. And will no doubt happen again. Let's continue to speed things up. Okay. We are slowly making progress. Things are no doubt going to go horribly wrong. Let's check our valuation. We're almost at 500,000, so increasing our prison capacity is paying off dividends, basically. And this is only going up. Bricks and mortar. So our value for every, I guess, single square of bricks, slowly improving our value here. Things are going well. Also, just another note on cameras and the like. Also good to see that we have a lot of people who are taking the time to go to class. Good for them. Good for them. But yeah, as for these cameras, I looked it up to make sure I had the right information. As far as I can tell, you can have an unlimited number of cameras hooked up to any given monitor, but only 8 cameras can be monitored by a guard at once. So you want about a ratio of 1, let's see if I can find the actual security. You want one of these CCTV monitors for every 8 cameras, and that should pretty much do it. Also, much like what we have here, you want far more dogs available than you actually have deployed, because dogs get tired very quickly, and you just want to make sure you can swap them out so that they're always fresh. And the armed guards are just hanging around here for some reason. I presume there's a reason for that. We have one armed patrol. Also, armed patrols, the thing about them, they suppress the prisoners, which makes them less likely to get into trouble, but it also, the more suppressed a prisoner is, the less likely they are to pass in their... Where's the classroom? Here we are. They're less likely to pass these reform programs because they're distracted and not focused because they're being suppressed. So it's a bit of a balancing game there. Also, I am still not really sure what the value is of these various logic circuits. And I actually looked into it, and I can't seem to find many examples of creating practical systems that you couldn't make in an easier fashion, but then again, I haven't played with them. I'm sure there's all kinds of awesome stuff you can do, create really fancy, advanced setups. A door timer! Exactly! This right here, most useful thing in the game. Why, you may ask? Because it means I could set this door so it's only open at certain times a day. Well, basically, it just lets me change when these doors are open. I don't know why I didn't look into that sooner. Why did I not look at that? That right there, I'm going to make a big deal about it. That is probably the most useful thing in the game. Because it also means that I can close this infirmary off. Sorry, let me work on my pronunciation a little bit while we play. Also, yeah, one of these doors is utterly useless. And also, I'm going to have to work on that. I set doors up here in the classroom so they're useful. Basically, if you have a double door system, try to set them up like that so the knobs are touching. That way, they'll slide open in the right direction so they don't actually block the corridor off and generally end up being completely useless for their intended purpose. Alright, so let's go back and look at these utilities. Also, the phone tap is basically kind of a replacement for confidential informants, which, thinking of which, intelligence. We do have a bunch of informants now, which we could activate. Close that. In fact, let's activate them right now just to give things a test. I feel I had another one, but he must have, at some point off camera, or maybe on camera, he was one of the guys who was released recently. So we're bringing these guys in. I don't like the fact that one of our CIs is volatile. That means he's more likely to crack. Look at all the cards hanging out in there. Alright, so we're getting more coverage on the prison. Strong, stoical, skilled fighter, stoical, deadly. I have to be honest, I'm kind of scared seeing some of this stuff. Oh good, we're getting some useful information on where contraband is in the prison. It's not quite time for the night... I mean, we'll find all this in the nightly shakedown anyway. Why are you only idle? I want you active. I want 100% intelligence on this prison. Once we've found everything, know everything that's in the prison, get an idea if there's any tunneling. I'm actually kind of surprised. Most of the time when I'm watching like the Let's Plays, or when I used to watch Let's Plays on this before I actually picked up the game, it seemed like tunneling was a very common occurrence. And the fact that I don't think we've seen any tunneling yet kind of scares me. It means we've either done a really good job at limiting the kind of contraband that would allow tunneling in the first place, or there's tunnels everywhere and we just don't know where they are. Also, there's no power here. That's never a good sign. These free together should lead up to 100% coverage of the prison, so I'm not sure why not. Or, why the... Oh! Hello there. You're a potential CI, are you? Wait, why can't we recruit you? You were just ready to be recruited. No. Okay. Any other potential CIs? Actually, yeah, we should probably pause at these points so we can actually look into it, we also can see that we have many, many problems with the prison. Oh god, extremely strong? That's not good. And he's stoical and fearless. So this guy, whoever he is probably going to be a problem. That guy is deadly and volatile, strong and stoical. You know, I don't like when these things are red. That means that something horrible is probably going to go on. Anyway, we don't... we just click on these guys to deactivate, and keep going. So I guess the idea is we wait for suspicion to lower before we activate these guys again. And let's do a shakedown. Which is actually probably going to make things a bit... Oh no, it's eating time, so everyone's going to be wandering over to the canteens anyway. Whoa. A lot of weapons just found over there. Okay. Let's take a look at our valuation. Let's see here. Okay, we've had no deaths or escapes in the past 24 hours, so no negative penalties. We're building in the cash. We have... Oh, we actually do have our 200 prisoner capacity. That's good. Now, we probably want to slow down a bit. Why is electricity not covering here? I don't understand. What's going on here? There's a big blackout zone. I'm not really sure why that is. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be happening, but it is, so I guess we have to deal with that. Okay, so just make this prison the best it can be before we abandon it. Abandon it. We actually did set that pipe. No? Yes? Okay. I can't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Alright, so we have our... man, that's getting ridiculous. 940 places to search. It's going to take all night, isn't it? Well, even if it does take all night, let's actually slow time down so we can still see potential CIs in here, can't we? Maybe? No? I guess not. Okay, swap over to this. And surely some people have become... Oh no, you are a confidential. Did you get yourself in trouble? Some people. Oh. Yeah. And he's in so... All our confidential informants are getting in trouble themselves. My god. Oh. Got some more stuff going on here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how our first prison has come together, really. Okay. Also, let's see here. Where's our policy? Yeah, we're gonna make this better, I think, in future. Like, maybe instead of solitary, we'll put that in lockdown. You know, we'll figure out, you know, some better things on this. And right now, this sort of thing takes far too much time. That could probably be used, you know, more effectively. Like, maybe if you attack a other prisoner, we just search you, make sure you have no other weapons or anything on you. Escape attempt, obviously you want to search both of these. Destruction, probably doesn't need the search after all. Intoxication, maybe just lockdown, for instance. It's interesting. Oh, wait, we can. So yeah, we could put you in lockdown for 2 hours if you're found with luxuries on you. Yeah, we'll fiddle around with all these features a bit more, and all I promise. And we'll get some things like the parole room, library, mail room. Actually, I'm surprised oh, and the morgue. Hopefully we won't need to worry about that too much in our new prison that we will be building shortly. But I guess at this point, it's probably about time we put a cut in this video, so thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you like the content. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. It really means a lot. And I will see you next time.